Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm David Rauschuber and this is The Strongest Root. I'm going to cover two things today. We're going to put potatoes in grow bags. I'm a big fan of grow bags. If you don't know what grow bags are, they are these really cool felt bags. They work on a principle of what's called dry pruning. So when the plant grows, the roots hit the edge, they prune themselves naturally and continue to grow more roots. It makes for a stronger plant. Also, you can't overwater with these. They pass the water through very quickly, depending on the type of soil you got in there. And then also we're going to show you today too, I came up with a system to support my tomatoes and peppers and other growing tall plants in the grow bags. I used to use metal cages and they're quite flimsy and they flop around and everything. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And yeah, so we'll go from there. So like I said, we're going to put some potatoes in the ground or in bags because I have an awfully small backyard here, so I don't have a lot of space to put them in the ground. So working in the bags is a heck of a lot easier for me. Okay, so let's look at those potatoes. I bought these about 3 weeks ago at my local nursery. They were whole, and so I'm a big fan of cutting my potatoes, and so I did that last week. I put them back in the bag, let them set, let them grow some bigger eyes. This one is really doing good. Don't know if you can see that or not. So those are really coming up nicely. Just leaving them in a kind of a dark, cool space after I cut them. The cut area now is hardened up, which is really nice. You don't want to cut them and then go straight in the ground. So anyway, so let's get these in the bags. What you can see over my shoulder too is I've already done 2, 4, 6, 8 bags. So I'm just going to show you what I do. With the grow bags though, I roll them down because you want to hill your potatoes as they grow. And what that means is as the plant starts growing up, you just keep adding more and more soil, rolling the edges of the grow bag up so that it has an ability to use all that space and create more potatoes. And it worked really great last year. Had a really good harvest last year. I was quite surprised. It was my first year to do it. So this is some local potting mix. Potatoes aren't super picky, which is really even better. So yes, we're going to fill that up there. I like to put at least 2 or maybe even 3 in a bag. It doesn't really hurt. A bag this size is pretty small. Some of those other bags are bigger, so we'll definitely put 3 in there. So we'll pick out a couple of good ones here. I like to get them down towards the bottom, about 1 inch or 2 underneath the surface. Make sure to put the cut side down with the growth area on the upside so it can get to the sun quicker. If you accidentally get one upside down, it doesn't hurt. But anyway, that's really all there is to it. Once I get them all done, I'll go ahead and water them all in. Not fertilize them yet. I'll fertilize them when they start coming above ground. So I'll go ahead and do the rest of these real quick. Okay, so now that I've got all my black bags planted, I'm going to do this last one here. So same thing, just kind of get it down in there. I like to put 3 in per. And then once we get them all in here, we want to get them kind of watered in good. I'm going to have these over here where my greenhouse is in about a month. I'll move them onto the concrete, put them on their own dripping systems. It works a lot better that way, and they're self-sustaining. They'll grow really great. So I'll probably come out here and water them every other day. When they're in this, kind of seed state, you don't want to overwater them. They'll rot, and that's not good for anybody. So, but again, last year had great success with this. I have never done my potatoes in the ground. Probably should try to do that, but with my limited space, I really don't want to dedicate that much space to the potatoes when they do such a nice job here in the grow bags. So that's it for putting the potatoes in the grow bags. Now we just wait and let Mother Nature do what she do. Okay, because I do have a small garden, I often grow, again, in a lot of grow bags. You saw the potatoes we just put in. But I'm out here all the time, and one of my frustrations with pots in general, and grow bags is the standard off-the-shelf cage. Okay, so this cage is designed to go around the plant, and then you try to pick up the bag and it wobbles and it's really clumsy. When the plants grow up into it, it tends to fall over under its own weight. I've gone so far as to get some wires and tie them up to my cages and my fences so that they won't fall over. So they're quite sloppy. So I don't like using cages in my grow bags. So what I've done instead is come up with my own system. And with that system is you put the weight of the soil and the weight of the plant and that water every time you water it to hold down the plant. So what happens here is I developed this base, have a 3D printer here at the house. I print these, make these up for myself. I'm going to make these available for sale if you guys want them. It'll be at my website, thestrongestroot.com. And so what happens is this sets here in the bottom of the bag, and then you have your 3 guide poles. I cut these poles. This is just, by the way, a 1/4-inch PVC that you buy at any home center. I cut these 4 foot tall because I'm going to put a determinate tomato in this bag. And usually, this is 4 feet. Sometimes they'll go to 5 feet or so. You can see it's a little clumsy right now, but what I'm going to do is I've made holes here and it screws into the PVC, holds it in place. And then there's guide rings that we use to guide the plant as it grows. And so that sets over here. So that's what you're seeing here. So as the plant grows, you can either move this up and down. You can add a second ring. And so use that second ring to help guide the center of the plant as it goes up. And then it'll bush out and hang over and do its thing. But it's got a lot of nice support. And the weight of the bag and the soil, again, supports it. So the beauty of that is when you fill this bag up with soil, these bags are 5 to 10 pounds, depending on the size of the bag. This tomato plant I did a few weeks ago. It's been in the greenhouse and it's starting to grow nicely through. This is one of my first ones that I printed. It's in the gray material, but I bought green, obviously because plants are green. So anyway, so we're going to get started on that, and I will go ahead and get this mounted up. I'll have some pictures that I'll overlay on the screen so you can see what's going on. But it's very simple. Just take out one of these and get me a screw. And we'll use our screw holes. Of course, I lose the screw. And we just go right ahead. Now, okay, so when you put the pipes in, I highly recommend that you drill a pilot hole for the screw so the screw will catch very easily. One thing you want to just be careful of, it's like I said, it's a 3D printed material, so it's not super hard plastic, and it will crack if you over tighten it, so just be mindful of that. So I just put it up there snug like that. And like I said, I pre-drilled some holes just to make it easy. I just stuck it in there, found the hole, and drilled it. So easy peasy. So we'll just get that one going. All right, and one more. And of course, nothing ever goes to plan. There it goes. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, we get our grow bag and just set this inside. Just put it right down in the bottom, and then grab our soil and start filling it up. So I like to plant my tomatoes a little on the deeper side, so I rolled the edges of this grow bag just to help me give some stability. But we'll go ahead and fill this guy up. Kind of push that down and get it around there. All right, so we're gonna need a little bit more in there. You can see the pipes have already gotten a lot more stable since we started. All right, I'm liking that. Okay, so that's looking real good. So I'm gonna grab my fertilizer. I'm gonna put a little fertilizer around here, a little nitrogen base, just to help with the plant. I like putting it on top before I put the plant in, because once I start mixing it around, it kind of blends it down in there. So this is our plant. This is a celebrity tomato. Looks like it should be a pretty good size, so we'll stick that there. One of the things I do like to do is take off these first couple, like that. And I'm going to plant it probably about that deep. You know, get it down, make sure the roots are way down in there, and then we'll water it in really good. Root system looks really nice. So I'm going to just start digging. We'll go ahead and get down in here. All right. Once we get down in there, we'll set that in there like that. Get the plant in the middle. And then what I'm going to do, and what I like to do, since it is my invention, I guess I can do whatever I want, but is to put 2 rings on. And then that way, as the plant grows, you can just slide it up, the extra ring, as it grows up. So we'll start like that. And same thing here. I usually only put 1 screw in, because it's interesting, the pressure of the soil and of the ring, it naturally tightens itself down pretty good. So I'm going to move this up just a little bit, right about there. Go ahead and drill my pilot screw. All right. Change that out. And throw my screw in there. And of course I drop it. Find the hole. And there we go. Okay, so now you can see it is much, much more stable. And as it gets bigger, that's the whole grow bag is holding it together. So slide this guy back down in here, and then this ring will grow with the plant as it gets bigger and give it tons of support. So anyway, so that's my pot grow bag support system. All right, so I hope you like what you saw today. Super excited about the potatoes. Get those guys going. We got 80-degree day today. It's the 3rd week of February. It's incredible out here. Our mornings are still a little on the cool side, in the 40, I think we were 46 degrees this morning, so heated up really, really fast. The plants are doing great that we planted. Probably on the next video, do a walk around, show you the progress of the plants. They're doing fantastic. Excited about getting this guy in the ground. I've got another one in the ground over there. Got my blueberries. They're budding out super nice, so excited about that. So hope you like what you see. Subscribe, like, need all the subscribers I can get. Tell a friend, share the video, it would be awesome. So see you on the next one.